The Steelers have two games they should win coming up. Dillon Gabriel and the Browns, and then Joe Flacco and the Bengals. That sounds weird. Still getting used to that. But with Dillon Gabriel and the Browns, it really is a trap game. And even if they win that game, then the next week becomes the trap game because Joe Flacco has beaten the Steelers where we didn't expect him to multiple times. So the Steelers, knowing that you have the Packers, Colts, and the Chargers after that, back to back to back weeks. Steelers really need to win these upcoming games, and it's not just because the record, because the AFC North right now sucks. They would not be hurt losing these next two games record wise the same way they would be hurt in the past couple of years, right? But it's because they need to prove that they aren't the same fraud check team of years past. They should beat these teams. Their coaching should really step up, but we know what the coaching has been over the years, where it's like, all right, they should beat this team, but they're getting out coached and they look silly and it's ugly. And even if they win, it's like, oh, this team might struggle during the playoffs. So not only should they win, they should really be trying to make a statement versus these teams, which is, again, something that they just haven't done in the past. And throughout these next 5 weeks, it's really the perfect recipe to find out who they are. Like giving the Steelers an early bye week, then 2 games right after that they should win on paper, then 3 hard games in a row is the perfect recipe for finding out if this team is a fraudulent team or not. And the NFL, I want to thank them for that because we're not going to have to wait till week 15 or week 16 to realize what this team is. Now, I have my questions. I think there's a lot of great things about this team right now, but there's still glaring things that need to be addressed. The Patriots game, the talent straight up saved them. Their pass rush talent is insane, but that game was pretty embarrassing. For a win, like, it was more just the Patriots losing, taking defeat out of the jaws of victory, and then the Vikings almost come back after you got them dead to rights, 6-24, 8 minutes left. They got Carson Wentz and you let them back in the game. So there's definitely a lot of fraudulent signs, but then there's the positive, which you can't ignore whatsoever. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer and say, all right, same team of years past. So again, these next 5 weeks, or next 2 weeks, you could say, it is so crucial. It is so important because I don't want to hear anything about, all right, still first to 8 games. No. We know what the Steelers are. They show signs early. They foreshadow. So, yeah, I'm pretty pumped for this upcoming game versus the Browns, and I don't expect it to be a blowout, but if it is, that changes my view on the Steelers a lot. Not because they blew out a team that really just sucks right now. It's because they finally did what they're supposed to do, finally actually living up to a standard. But that's yet to be seen. I mean, I don't want to sound repetitive, but the talent that the Steelers have had in the past, and when they face these bad teams that are nowhere close talent-wise, and it just looks ugly, even if they win, definitely if they lose, it's like, yeah, that's not a standard at all. The standard should be blowing that team out, no hesitation, on to the next week. But yeah, again, it'll be interesting versus Dillon Gabriel because he has something to prove as well. Let me know what you guys think, though, about the Steelers' upcoming game versus the Browns and their upcoming 5-game stretch. Browns, Bengals, Packers, Colts, and Chargers. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, though. That is it for me on this one. Peace.